Conor McGregor's highly anticipated return to UFC has taken another twist, with the Notorious calling out an MMA veteran on a 6-fight losing streak. Conor McGregor has called out UFC veteran Tony Ferguson, who is on a 6-fight losing streak in the MMA promotion. McGregor, 35, is expected to return to the UFC in 2024 after recovering from the leg break that he suffered in the fight with Dustin Poirier at UFC 264 in July 2021. The Notorious was expected to take on TUF rival coach Michael Chandler. However, nailing down a date and an official announcement hasn't proved to be fruitful. McGregor has claimed that he wanted to fight on December 16 but said they're not going to let me fight that month. I feel like I'm being kept from my livelihood. And I've been feeling this for years, McGregor said. I'm not going to air grievances. I'm going to buoy down and soldier on. I'm ready. I wanted an announcement for December 16th. I've given everything. So, it's not going to happen. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. McGregor's status in the USADA testing pool has also been a hot topic of conversation for Chandler and other MMA/boxing stars, enjoying back and forths with the Irishman on social media. That whole situation is very interesting to me, Chandler said. I've got a lot of different thoughts on it. Ultimately, I signed with the organization September of 2020 and I could have fought October of 2020. So this whole he retired, so he's got to take 6 months to come back. I mean, are we splitting hairs here? What are we talking about? McGregor has now called out UFC veteran Ferguson, despite his UFC return date being in limbo. I'm gonna end you, and badly. I've not forgot, McGregor replied to a Ferguson training video on X, formerly Twitter. The pair have famously taunted each other in years past. Ferguson, however, is on a 6-fight losing streak stretching back to his May 2020 title fight loss to Justin Gaethje. He then lost to Charles Oliveira in December 2020. A loss to Beneil Dariush was Ferguson's only fight in 2021. Defeats at the hands of Chandler and Nate Diaz followed in 2022, and his most recent loss came last month against Bobby Green. McGregor's call-out fell on deaf ears, though, with Ferguson ignoring the social media antics of the Irishman. And UFC President Dana White's plans are very much to see McGregor and Chandler throw down. We're working on it, White told Crane and Company. Obviously, we're running this whole season of The Ultimate Fighter. To not do that fight would be ridiculous, but we're working on it. I'm hoping we can do it early next year.